In order to answer the question, we really need to get over first this idea that we have unbounded latitudinarian tolerance. No culture does. Every single culture has restrictions. For example, there are groups that want to offer child sacrifice. We don't permit that. There are groups that want to offer public sacrifices of animals today. Now, in the Old Testament we had it, but Christian societies today forbid it. By and large, there are little exceptions around the globe. So we don't have tolerance for every group. But we could have tolerance for those who had formal allegiance to the God of the Bible. Some might include Muslims in that because they say that the God they worship is the God therein revealed. Certainly, many more would be sympathetic to Jews worshiping with freedom of conscience, as you say. But the idea is not that we would go into every home and regulate the worship in the home or the thoughts of the people. There's an old story about Abraham that's told by the rabbis, and they say that an Arab visitor came to him one day and he extended typical Eastern hospitality. He said, "Come into my tent, my friend." And they sat down at a meal, and Abraham got about to witness to him to find out what his religious convictions were. And the Arab told him, "Oh, I'm an idolater, and here are some of my idols." And Abraham became indignant, furious, and threw him out of the tent and chased him off into the desert. And God, the rabbis say, came to visit Abraham and asked him, "Abraham, how old was that man?" Abraham said, "He was about 80. "And how long was he with you, Abraham?" "Oh, about 5 minutes." "And what did you do?" "I threw him out," Abraham answered. God said, "I've been bearing with that man for 80 years, and you couldn't bear with him for 5 minutes. The lesson is that we need to be tolerant, to understand that it's the Lord who gives faith, and we have to give wide berth to the working of the Spirit to bring that about. With a Christian consensus and with a strong Christian conviction, our tolerance can be considerable. It's when we're weak that we tend to overreact and have knee-jerk reactions to other faiths. But nevertheless, the laws would have to be Christian laws that govern the land.